Pioneer. You know, they make that cheap surround receiver that your uncle threw out. They also made those BS21s, BS22 speakers. And here's the thing. Pioneer in Japan is not Pioneer that we know in America. This is insane. This is an insane piece of gear. Hold on, let me lower the brightness. This is a full Android device, which I've complained endlessly about. I don't need Android. I don't need Android. These are acceptable Androids because they're stripped, but this one's still the fastest one, but I don't need Android on my player. The difference is with this motherfucker is this is the fastest Android device I've ever used, including my fucking Moto Z2 Force. And it's not a stripped out version. If I go to the Google, it just Google, there, go. CMF headphones. Search. There, go. Fucking switch, there. No, close this. No, foobar. Here, foobar 2000. Oh, it's up. Oh, there it is. Okay, go. Next. Oh, next track. What? How much is this? Under 400? Can we look at the build for a second, too? It's the widest of the lot. It's just huge. In fact, it's if I took my phone out of the case, it would be just a little bit wider than my phone. It's the biggest screen. It's big. I mean, how do I put this? For the love of God, Pioneer, make a phone. I'll buy it. I don't care if it doesn't have the battery packs. Make this a fucking phone. Make it a phone I could buy. I said that when I was talking about the Oppo Hot 2, and everyone's like, Oppo makes phones, but it's a different category. This sort of build, this sort of like machining with the twin DAC scrolls, and then the volume knob. This is my favorite. Where's my baby? This is my favorite. This one's close. I think this one might be the best because it's a knob this direction, which only this has, but on this side. And then this is an actual analog knob, so that doesn't really count. So this one, you can twist like this, nice and delicate. It's so delicate. It's like a flower petal. And you can turn it up and down, and then you can grab it by the pussy and go, whoa, ah. So it props up overlay, doesn't even black out the screen. If you hit negative, you can go down one, or you click and hold and you can drag down, and it goes that way. Or click and hold and drag up. Pioneer, please make a phone. Make software for my phone. Make something. So let's switch out of this. Let's go back to the home page. I've installed Spotify on this. I've gotten it to run. Where's my headphones? The main problem I have so far is the headphones jackers are on top. And there is a balance in regular, but it's on top. It should be on the bottom. It should just be on the bottom. It's not USB-C because this is an older unit. How is it so fast? How is it so fast? Pull down. Headphones plugged in. I have 8 new messages because it's signed into my account. It's signed into my Bluetooth. You Bluetooth my thing. It's got standalone mode, which I have not put on yet. Because standalone mode literally disables everything and just sits there and plays music. And I want to be able to do other things on this thing. I can install Plus Messenger on this and just use it as my phone all day. Make this my phone. God damn it. You got the output select. You can select balanced, you can select ACG, and you can select off. You can select auto volume. This how, you ready? You ready? I don't even know this is possible to do in Android. Settings. Instantly popping up settings so fast. Display center, sort of apps, location, security accounts. Okay, this is just base. It's everything you get in a full-blown Android phone. We go to more. We get airplane mode. We get tethering and portable hotspot. You get VPN. You get the display. Everything you get in a display. By the way, I have the font size set to huge, or else I would set it to normal, and it wouldn't look so big. Sound and notifications. In the sound notification, you get outputs like balance, fixed lineout mode, standalone mode, digital slow filter setting, where you get slow, sharp, or short, nice and easy, lock range adjustment to wide, normal, and narrow, volume limiter, gain setting high, volume lock, interruptions, what'll interrupt your music playback, nothing, events and reminders, app access, notification access, things that are... It's just a perfect blend of a full-blown fuck you Android device and a portable player. So now we're on the home page, right? Okay, useful apps, Play Store, manual, the settings. The settings are just the settings. We don't need that. Swipe left, and it's blank. It's empty. There's nothing here. Swipe right. It's the player interface, basically. That's the only problem right there. I started to adjust the volume knob before the music started playing, so the notification volume thing came up when I was adjusting that. Line out, standalone, balanced, ACG, FLAC, PCM, settings. This is not in the app. This is on the homepage. It's just the right homepage is everything you need to control the fucking phone. Everything you need to control it. And I've got foobar running. I can close that. And it sounds so good. Next track. Doesn't have... Hold on. Next track here. It also does fading. Actually, is down. Down is last track. Fuck, it's backwards. Just fling it through the screen. Guns N' Roses, Paradise Lunch, Come On At You Live, Tesla from Grand Theft Auto. So now this is not the app. We go back to the... Look, here's your fucking list of apps. There's the music app. This is the app, because it gives you the little fucking thing. And then you ready? You ready to run the app? Let's scroll down. There's your equalizer, if you want to run an equalizer. Then we scroll up. We get the list of songs. This is the best music app I've ever seen on an Android device. Can I buy this for my phone? Or put it on one of these? Because you just end up, you slide into this thing and you deal with this. And then there's just things up and down. There's no, it's just so intuitive. Like there's no wallpaper, so there's no album art. So it's just, then now there's album art. And you get to pick shuffle. It shows you things. If you need to put the equalizer, there's everything about the equalizer. Here's everything. Here's the cue. You could edit. You could just dig through the fucking cue. And then you could navigate through the internal storage, through playlists, through artists, through album artists, through albums, through individual songs. You could drag it down and it's screaming out Chinese characters at me or Japanese characters at me. My bad. Because it's very Japanese, this one. Oh, and it sounds so good. So here you got sound settings, DSP function, lock range adjust, digital filter, upsampling mode, upsampling upper limit, clip sound boost, select playback device. Ooh. It could hook up to an external DAC if you really wanted that. My account if I want to open this. Settings, screen dimmer. I don't even know what that does. Change playback screen mode. So let's see, we could do that one. Ooh, oh, so you have the whole thing or that. Yeah, okay, let's do that one now. Let's go to one that actually has a wallpaper. Actually has a wallpaper. That's just blackness. Oh, it's there. It's just totally in the darkness. I don't understand. Equalizer on. Hold on, let's put the equalizer on. We're set to flat currently. Can I just load a preset? Pop. EQ edit. Here, you want to edit an EQ? Have you ever fucking seen... Look at this fucking stupidity. Look at the fucking precision on it. At exactly 439 hertz, I want positive 2.5 decibels. Clipping indicator. I didn't even know it did that. What is this software? Whose dick do I have to suck to say thank you? Alright, I'm just... This is $360. This. As a fucking Android device, just to use in your home to browse porn in the bath. I'm buying one. This is someone's, and I thank them wholeheartedly. I just need an extra Android device sitting around in my house that I could use to talk to Pasta or to check the Zio's, because we could just go to the Play Store. It doesn't have a camera. All this needs to be a phone is a camera and a fucking... What are those thingies called that make a phone into a phone? Fuck. I'm not installing other apps in this phone. Power button's here. It's got a dimple in it, which is negative. I don't understand why. So next track. I love the next track also. It's a fading one. It's not just, it fades and comes up. And it's so clean looking. You're so clean looking. You sound the best. You sound 5% worse. And I love you. And you're Android, and I shouldn't give a shit about Android. I should hate it because it's Android. But you know, I spend 90% of my day on a fucking phone talking to people. Just doing my thing. And it's a big enough screen that it's not like this where you're dealing. Oh, this shut off. This shut off. Everything shut off. It's all dying. Doesn't matter. Fuck it. This actually has a big enough screen, which that's way too bright for you to see anyway. Like, that's a huge screen. That's a phone screen. That's what you expect. But this is a big enough screen to deal with things. If I made the font smaller. And it's beautifully made, and I want it. I want it bad. Look, the volume, the little volume, like you could just drag the thing. That's super intuitive. And you click off it, and it goes away instantly. Ready? Ready? Go away. Fast, 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 fast. It does murder batteries. Of course, it's an Android device. And I don't think you're going to find any phone repair shop that's going to fix it, but fuck it. What's our battery percentage at? 66%, and I just charged it. I'll install a mobile game on it. It's so fast. Things just so fast. Just so fast. Balanced. Shut off balanced. I don't need it in balanced mode because I'm not using the balanced. That's why I did this one last. That's why that one's last. I'm sorry this video was longer than the first day's video by like 1,000,000 miles. But I had quite a few things to discuss. And I think we've gotten through them. So, alright, wrap up real quick. That's amazing. And I'm buying one before you all buy them out. Because it's like $364 on Amazon. Which is the same price as this. And the same price as this. And it's just a little bit more than that. And then it's way less than these two. Like, way less. So, I mean, it's like... It's almost a phone. It's almost a phone. If you're going to give... if this had a fucking thing in it, I could hotspot it. I could live with it forever and ever. These are your choices. The ones you're probably going to buy out of this group. I think the little one is too little. I think the M0 is too small. I think if you could fit an M1 in your life, if you could accommodate the space this takes up, this sounds better and battery lasts longer. This, if you're a cheap fuck and you want to know what pure joy feels like, buy the bass play. Just to do that and be like, you know what? Yeah, every one of these expensive units is a piece of shit because that is the best thing ever. Takes a little getting used to, and no Bluetooth. The FIO M7, we're not even going to look at that. You know why? Because the M9 exists, and it's better in every single way. However, if you're looking for something a little bit better than bottom end, and a little more functionality, and my god, the finish. I actually did scratch the screen, taking it back and forth to Denver. I would probably recommend a screen protector for it. It's a plastic screen. It's not a touch screen, but it's plastic. If you have the money, buy this. If you don't have the money, buy this, and you'll still be fucking happy. These two are purchased. Those are a buy. This one's a buy. I'm going with this one over that one. No M7. No X7s. Not even an X5 anymore. No. This has so many good little features that I can't not recommend it. It's expensive. But I mean, if you're an old school iPod person, you're just going to love turning that around the entire time. This is obvious. If you have a phone that's good enough, if your phone is good enough, you buy a phone, you have a phone, and you buy one of those because it's in this fucking category. And the thing that blew my mind the most was this Pioneer, because it's a Pioneer. What do you mean it's a Pioneer? What the fuck does Pioneer make? They make this. They make the fastest Android device I've ever fucking used. I'm pretty sure switching through my apps on my phone is not that fast. So yeah, there's actually a number of them I'm recommending. I'm going to link still to the X7 and to the X5 if it's out there, and to the M7 FIO with the fucking big forehead. But you've got other how are you still running on like dead battery? Now it's legit dead battery. I'm going to shut it off. Good night. Yeah, M1 over the M0. All these, it's just work your way up. I don't even want to. This thing surprised me the most. I'll probably own one. I'll probably own one just to have a sec. Because if my phone, I don't want to take my phone every time I go into the shower, climb into bed every night with my phone. If this has the ability for someone to message me on Telegram, I don't need my phone around. This is enough. The death of Yoda. Oh my science. Man, look how clear the screen is too. Can I just get back to like how insanely clean and tight the screen is? Like it's fucking nice. And how bright can it get? Because I have the brightness all the way down. It gets super bright. Oh my god, it's just widgets and oh. I'm befuddled by the existence of this thing. Let's do a live wallpaper. Let's do Spectrum. Loading live wallpaper. Boom. Is that it? Or is it not playing music? It should be playing music. Oh, One Punch Man. All right. Thank you for stopping by on day 2, which was probably 2.5 times longer than day 1. It should have been day 3. I might break it down in that sort of manner, but then again, this thing just took up my whole fucking day. Satania is available in the description. If you want to download a wallpaper of the best girl ever, there she is. Links to everything I've talked about, including the other stuff. If you haven't seen day 1, go back and watch day 1. It's probably much shorter. The Patreon, where I will be selling the 5 and the 7. They're both. I don't have a need for either one of them. They probably won't be in the same month. I'll save one for the next month. But these will be available for sale on the yard sale, 1st to the 10th of every month. You just pay whatever you want for it. If you win the bid, you win the bid, and I pay shipping unless you're European or Australian. Then you pay half. Other things are going back to their owner. This FIO sent me. I'd probably keep this around. Actually, if I sell those, I could buy this without a fucking question. Keep that around just to play with it and see how the updates handle it. And I'll never sell my Q5. And I'm probably not selling. Like, I'll bring one of these to my car permanently. Point is, thank God this is over. Oh, there's so much relief from feeling. I feel the relief. And now we can move on to things like vinyl, which is an easy topic. Because vinyl people are crazy. Oh, there's my fucking Plano D. Want to know what this Plano D has over everything on this table? This. Let me just make it so it's like, oh god, 100-hour battery life. If I'm giving the middle finger to everything else on this table because nothing seems to be able to accomplish the 100-hour battery life except for the Plano D. Go on, where is your next thing? Anyway, thank you for stopping by. Again, Patreon in the description in the upper right, wallpaper in the description, links to things in the description. Come see me if you got a problem. And there's a $10 a month thing if I'm going to talk directly to you. I know a couple people, if you join the Patreon, you message me. It's how I get half this stuff. Thank you, Jesus, and good night.